Okay, hello everybody. Thank you all, first of all, for the amazing comments, and thank you, Mike. You've kind of, just made my day. Almost made me want to cry, actually, because I was so worried about that song, whether it was going 1, 2, 3, 4 at the start, or whether it annoyed people. And I knew the rhythm was good, but I wasn't sure about the beginning bit. Anyway, this is a little reply. It's a video reply to a couple of you. First of all, Mike, because you mentioned there's no clunkers. Well, there really shouldn't be any clunkers, because I'm thinking this song really simply, and this is also to Hiss Kid as well, because you've mentioned beautiful 7ths, 9ths and 11ths, and trust me, I do not think of 7th, 9th and 11ths, and I'll show you why, and I'll go through it very simply. We probably all know the melody, how it goes to Somewhere Over the Rainbow. So it starts off with an octave, somewhere down to the A, to the F, to the D, G, Okay, so that's our basic melody, and then we've got the little bridgy bit which I'll come to later. But this is how I'm thinking it. Okay, so we start off on a C chord. Somewhere. Now I know it goes to an A minor. It goes from a C chord to an A minor, because the C is in the A minor, and the A minor is a cousin of C, because there's A, C, and we've got C, E, G, so it's that cousin chord. So I'm thinking the C chord, and that A minor is also really just a C chord. It's a cousin substitution, and then it goes to a B, and the B is in the E minor, E, G, B, but E, G, B is also a cousin because of the E, G with the basic chords. So I'm thinking now C to A minor to E minor, but I still think we're just playing a C chord. So I'm thinking C chord, but it's the two cousins. That's in my head. So right, now I think it's back to C, but when we go down here, I'm hearing an F chord. So I'm going from a C chord to an F chord. Now what sounds right going to a C chord, an F chord, is a C7. C, E, G, B flat. Yeah, so I'm thinking C chord, C chord, C chord to a, and that sounds good to me. Yeah, then down to the F, and then I'm back to a C chord, but I think it sounds nicer with that E minor. So all I'm thinking is C chord, C chord, C chord to a... So really we've never come out of C chord and then to an F chord, and the E minor is still a C chord, then we go back to the F chord. Now I like, my ears want to hear a minor here, and an F minor. No, sorry, I'll do that again. Sorry, my ears hear F to an F minor, back to the C. Now, A minor sounded good, but A major sounds better there. And then it's going to go, obviously if it's in an A, it could go to a D, which it does, but I like the D major, but it also sounds alright with the D minor to the G. So we're just doing this circle of fifths here. We're going A major, D major, G, C. So that's all I'm thinking. I'm thinking C chord, which is the A minor, C chord, which is the E minor, C chord again, which is the C7 leading to an F. Then just going back to a C chord, but instead of a C chord, just play the E minor, and it's just a half a step down from the F. So, and then back to the F chord, to an F minor, back to a C chord, and then we just come circle of fifths. A, D, G, C. So put it all together, and we've got somewhere, E minor. I'll just do that really slowly for everybody again. So somewhere, E minor, to a C7, which leads to an F, to an E minor, F, now obviously the little bridge goes da, 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 on a C chord, and we've got an F, so I play a D minor. So just like, I prefer it to the F. And then obviously the D leads to the G. Now, Mike told us about this, we need a C diminished to go with that. Back to the A. Right, so now where Hiskett is talking about 7ths, 9ths, 11ths, I just play hand shapes, and I move them around a bit. So I might play an octave, full fingers, maybe miss one out, also, instead of, you know, you can use the pinky and then just put notes on underneath. Just listen to how it sounds. So I could start like. Play the melody on your middle finger and just do, so you could do like so when I'm playing it, I'm never thinking of anything other than that structure. C chord to an A minor chord to an E minor chord to a C7 to an F to an E minor, back to an F, to an F minor, to a C chord, to the A major, to the D major, to the G, and back to the C. And I'm just thinking that all the time. What I do with this hand, what sounds it makes, is just messing around. I don't think about 7th, 9th, or 11th. They're just beyond my comprehension, so I just play sounds. Nice and gentle. You can just play it really soft. I thought, you know, if you want to add the beat to it. play it and you'll think, wow, you know, that sounds really amazing, and really it's just very simple chords. And all I'm doing is, you know, you can play a hand shape in the right with a 1, 2, 3, 5. You can play it with a 1, 2, 4, 5. You can move the fingers around if you want. You can use your top melody and just. Some things sound good, some things don't sound good, but you know, you just play around and with your fingers move them around. Different melody notes, can't you? You could go from the start off. Totally wrong, can't you? You can play the wrong melody notes as long as you play the chords right. So you can really mess with a tune, you know. I mean, obviously I just added strings on this piano. I've got slow strings, so it just sounds. All I hope is that you see that when I'm playing, I try and think of just that one melody line, and I just think of the basic chords, and maybe just that, you know, that F minor is a little change, but I like it. Playing an A major rather than an A minor just sounds like a little bit better. But you know, on the whole, it's pretty much just C to F to C with a you know, a 1-6-2-5, a 6-2-5-1 at the end, and A to D to G to C, and that's all it is. It's as simple as that. There is that little C diminished. You know, you have to, once you know that, I mean, you can see that a C diminished is C, E flat, G flat, and A. So when you're playing that, it's F and A, and it's in that chord, so it's kind of sounds right because it's in that chord. So yeah, that's it. Just bass. Honeycomb, I'm glad you reminded me it's your favourite song. I'm glad you all enjoyed it anyway, but hopefully that just, I don't know, makes it look a little bit more simpler. What I do is simple, and anybody, any of you who are watching these videos can do it. Trust me, you can all do it. It's not that hard. Okay, I'll speak to you all soon. Bye for now.